Today, we came to the realization that your boy is in the frickin' Epstein files, okay? Why wouldn't he be in the Epstein files?
I mean, come on, yeah.
No, but I mean, like, there's
that wasn't at you, but like in general, we're not shocked.
There are MAGA dudes out there now going like, well, hold on now, Sky, because the Wall Street Journal posted that today he's in it, right? Now again, you can hear my voice go, well, Sky, it's the Wall Street Journal. That's not like that's a liberal media. Again, I keep telling you all, the Wall Street Journal is owned by Rupert Murdoch, the same dude who owns Fox News. The decision has been made. Wow. Trump gotta fucking go and then get rid of him.
Honestly, you know what would be easier if Trump just wasn't in the equation. You know, like
I'm just saying.
I don't know how you want to remove him because they already tried and that did not work.
No. This different now. These ain't Democrats doing this.
No, it's just
these are boys on his team fucking doing this.
Yeah, because they're probably in the Epstein files too.
No,
everybody's going down.
I'm just telling you. What excuses, Mike? You can flip this one.
Yeah, literally.
I can show you an article right now. Just looking at something real quick.
He's looking at himself.
Let me just pull this up real quick.
It's so conceited.
Oh, me?
Yeah, so vain. This guy loves himself. Don't let him fool you.
You think I love myself?
Yeah.
I mean, I am fucking
more than
handsome.
most people, I think, right?
I am handsome and very curvy, you know, but I don't fucking love...
Very curvy.
I don't love myself, okay?
You know, thickness is in right now, right, guys? Am I right, ladies?
Where the damn article? Okay. Justice Department told Trump in May that his name was among many in the Epstein files, right? Mm-hmm. Elon hinted at this. I told you that Elon thing was a slow burning fuse, okay? These don't call them pedo and cheat.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, okay, in America,
yes,
there's certain wealthy dudes who call shots, right? And they don't really belong to the Democratic Party or the fucking Republican Party.
They're just people with money.
I'll give you an example. For many years, tech dudes like Elon, like Mark Zuckerberg, like Jeff Bezos would have been considered liberal.
Back in the day.
Right. No, but that was all bullshit. Okay? Because they all actively helped Trump to get elected this time.
Yeah.
But I don't think these dudes happy the way things going.
No one's happy the way things are going.
You know what I mean? They don't like the tariffs. They don't like some of the things that's going on. And they know they got him on fucking this, right? So now this is coming. And he's trying his best. Like, he tried to turn the attention to Obama. Okay? Obama did something treasonous and spied on his camp, whatever bullshit. That was already been investigated. Marco Rubio was the head of the committee that fucking looked at that shit. And Russia did interfere in the elections, but it didn't change any of the votes. You know what I mean? Sure. Okay, so this whole Obama thing is just a fucking smokescreen to try. And a lot of MAGA's falling for it because a lot of MAGA's like, yeah, let's go arrest Obama. Again, because of Trump, the laws have been changed. A president cannot be fucking touched anymore. They can put a hit out on you and probably fucking walk away.
That's some wild ass shit.
He's the one who pushed for that.
Yeah, that's
do you remember that? When everyone was saying like no president should have absolute power?
Yeah.
He's the one who pushed for that.
Of course he did.
So you can't touch Obama. You know what I mean? Anyway, so it's come to our attention today that Bondi told the president at the meeting that the Justice Department decided not to release more Jeffrey Epstein documents because the presence of child pornography and the need to protect the victims, right? Whatever.
Okay, yeah, that's the reason.
Okay. When Justice Department officials reviewed what Attorney General Pam Bondi called a truckload of documents related to Jeffrey Epstein earlier this year, they discovered that Donald Trump's name appeared multiple times, according to senior administration officials. Okay? Now, listen to this. A lot of my MAGA brothers are out there and they say, well, Sky, what the issue is that Trump didn't know that Jeffrey Epstein was a pedophile, right?
Yes, he did.
And when he learned that he was, he cut him off. Go fuck yourself.
Bullshit. I call
that bullshit. That is the dumbest shit. How stupid do you think Trump is? On top of that, everyone in Palm Beach knew that this dude was into little girls, right? Into young girls, you know what I mean? Because they would always see him with him.
Wrong.
Right. So you can't use that as an excuse. He fucking knew. I'm not saying they buying chicks together. They probably did. But I'm not saying that. I'm just saying he knew. This was his boy. Just yesterday, there was more like photos of him at wedding. Epstein was at his wedding to Marla Maples. That's the wife number 2.
That's crazy. And you're going to tell me you don't know?
No, they were friends. They were close friends for about 15 years. They fell out over a real estate deal. But the cover that Mike is using is that, Trump found out and they kicked him out of the club because he hit on some he hit on the daughter of one of the club members, and Trump was afraid. You dude, no
fucking way.
That was money that they
Bullshit.
fell out over. That was no fucking girl.
Nah, that was definitely money because obviously Trump does not care about females. So
Anyway.
Okay.
In May, Bondi and her deputy informed the president at a meeting in the White House that his name was in Epstein files. The official said many other high-profile figures were also named. Trump was told being mentioned in the records isn't a sign of wrongdoing, of course. The official said it was a routine briefing that covered a number of topics and that Trump's appearance in documents wasn't the focus. They told the president at the meeting that the files contained what officials felt were unverified hearsay about many people, including Trump, who socialized with Epstein in the past. Some of the officials said, one of the officials familiar with the documents said they contain hundreds of other names.
you know, it's kind of funny.
Dude, put the names out and stop playing, okay?
But it's kind of funny. So all of a sudden, everyone who knew him back in the day, and when like it was okay to use Epstein's name and get where you wanted to go, now everyone's like, I was never his friend. I swear to God, bullshit on all of you. Bullshit on anyone who's on that list. You knew him. You knew what was happening.
Yeah.
That's some crazy shit. And how bad of a person are you that everyone you knew, Epstein? Like, I hope you're burning in hell right now.
Yeah, they
Everyone you knew doesn't even want to claim you. What's that like? And you're dead. That's embarrassing.
He was blackmailing people too, because it looked like he was blackmailing Bill Gates.
1,000%. Yeah, because everyone's a freak.
The meeting set the stage for high-profile review to come to an end. For the high-profile review to come to an end, okay?
Oh, and
Bondi had
true.
said in February that Epstein client list was sitting on my desk right now to review. Trump said last week in response to journalist question that Bondi hadn't told him that his name was in the file. Of course, you can fucking lie. That's why, okay, y'all remember when Pam Bondi closed the case, right?
Okay.
When she said there's no client list, all this sort of stuff.
That's some bullshit.
Okay, but MIGA was like, Trump needs to fire her because, you know, she's not doing her job. And anyone with a brain knows that he's the one telling her what to do. She's not doing what, she's not independent. Like attorney generals for many years operated relatively independent of the presidency. Trump don't operate like that. Everything goes through him. He's the boss. So when she said there are no files, case closed,
said it.
that's coming from him, man.
But it's not the-
Come on, MIGA.
It's not the first time he's ever embellished the truth, or like, and it won't be the last. So I'm not shocked.
Yeah.
But I will say this: Trump will be one of the presidents that has probably to date had the most headlines out of any president.
Oh, he's gonna have weight. Yeah, he's gonna be the most talked
and
about
he'll have
president.
more after he's done.
He's gonna be most talked about
Crazy.
president for the next 100 years.
Yeah.
If the world lasts. If AI don't kill
It's
us,
not
you know
gonna
what I mean?
last. The guy's coming for all of us.
They also told Trump that Sydney Justice Department didn't plan to release any more documents related to the investigation of convicted sex offender because the material. Okay, bam. The administration didn't publicly announce this decision until weeks later on July 7th when the Justice Department posted a memo on its website. The statement, which was unsigned, stated that a thorough review had turned up no list of Epstein clients, no evidence that would lead to an investigation of uncharged third parties, and no additional documents that merited public disclosure. It said that much of the material would have been sealed in trial to protect victims and to block the dissemination of child pornography. Yeah, whatever, dude. We don't need to see the tapes.
Yeah, no one
Okay,
wants to
we
see the
just want to know who in the tape. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
I don't need to see the tapes, but
Yeah.
I would like to know who. Yeah.
When they convict like a priest of you know,
Molestation?
Yeah, of molestation or some shit like that. We don't need to see the
Child
video
abuse.
footage. We just need to know who the priest is. You know what I mean? We don't need to know who the guy was he touched. We just need to know who the priest was, and we take it from there.
Yeah.
You know?
Let the people beat them up if they want to. I feel like your name is not private after that point. Victims, yes. The people that did it, no.
Yeah. In a statement to the Journal on Friday, Bondi and the Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche said nothing in the files warranted further investigation. As part of our routine briefing, we made the President aware of our findings. Sure you did. On Tuesday, Blanche said on X that the Justice Department was seeking to arrange a meeting with the Ghislaine Maxwell, that's the chick who in jail, right, for this whole Jeffrey Epstein thing. Maxwell was found guilty in 2021 of helping Epstein sex traffic and sentenced to 20 years in prison. She has been in custody since she was charged in 2020 and didn't testify at a trial.
I wouldn't have testified.
If you remember when they asked Trump about this, right? Trump was like, well, you know, I wish her well. You know? He wasn't like, I hope she do some major time. And see, you understand, when he don't like you, you know what I mean? Or like really wish the worst for you, he really clear. When you see him beating around the bush, there's something fucking wrong because he don't do that. So I can already tell you that he knows what's up.
Please, this one.
And that chick knows where the body is buried, right? So Pam Bondi is personally supposed to go to Ghislaine Maxwell in prison and interview her, right? I have no idea how that interview is going to work, because if I'm Ghislaine Maxwell, there's no way I trust in Palm Bondi.
No, fuck no.
You know what I mean?
No,
Because that's Trump's girl. So I ain't saying
I'm shocked
shit.
she's still alive. Because she knows more too. She knows more.
Yeah. Oh, the light is when I bump the table. Okay, I'm not gonna touch the table. Okay, but on top of that, right? I mean, so okay, like I say, and on top of that, Mike Johnson, who is the Speaker of the House,
Okay.
is taking the House into recess so they can't vote on releasing the files. Like, they're doing everything in their power to protect Trump. I'm not saying this as no liberal dude. I'm neutral. I'm the bartender, but can you smell the shit cooking?
No, I'm the bartender. I'm the bartender. I'm very neutral here. Lies. Liza Minnelli.
You know?
This is all known. Low-key, this is all known. It's just now confirmed.
Yeah.
You know?
Trump has said their friendship ended before the financier was indicted for soliciting, hold on. Okay, both Trump and Epstein said years ago they had a falling out. Wednesday, after the publication of this article, Trump's spokesman said the fact is the president kicked him out of the club for being a creep. Not true. They fell apart over real estate. You know what I mean? Trump has said their friendship ended before the financier was indicted for soliciting prostitution in 2006. Epstein later pleaded guilty to procuring a minor for prostitution in 2008, served time in Florida jail, and registered as a sex offender. When Epstein was arrested again in 2019, Trump said he hadn't talked to Epstein for about 15 years. Epstein died in jail that year while awaiting trial, okay, because of, he killed himself, even though 3 minutes are missing and the shit was edited in Adobe Premiere.
Can we just be honest? He did not kill himself, okay?
No, I know he didn't kill himself.
That man had way too many secrets on everybody. He got killed because of the secrets he had against other people. And that list that we can't see.
Yeah. This light's freaking out, homeboy. Like, this one really shaky. I don't know what's going on there. But I'm saying, okay, the FBI need to put all their people on this. Mm-hmm. But I don't even know if you could trust the FBI on this shit now.
Can't trust any of him.
You know?
Not with this. Yeah. Not with a list that could destroy a whole country.
Like you can't trust any of these dudes with this now. You don't know who's working for whom.
I like when he tries to troubleshoot stuff. Yeah. Also, letting this list out, kind of like the JFK files, it might cause way more chaos than we could even start to imagine. Because the amount of people on that list, and then
let me know if it still flickers.
Gonna be wild. So maybe it's better for everyone else if that doesn't come out. Though.
Okay, we're not touching the table.
We're not touching anything.
And it's still flickering. It's that one though.
You turn that one.
I would just turn that one off. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that way it looks like we're not being haunted by ghosts of his past.
It'll be even darker, but it is what it is, right?
When you move in a place, do you cleanse it first or no?
Fuck, I look like a pussy? Fuck no. Let the ghost ride.
Well, it was a question. That was aggressive. But okay, whatever. That's your place is gonna be fucking haunted. Cool.
Why? You cleanse the place before you move in?
No, but I wanted to see if anyone else did.
Sissy?
Because somebody told me you should be doing that each time, but I just feel like I don't really know if that does anything.
Okay, probably doesn't do anything.
All right. Whatever.
FBI Director Kash Patel has privately told other officials that Trump's name appeared in the files, according to people close to the administration. I think also Dan how do you pronounce his name? Bongino? He's this deputy FBI director or some shit like that. I think they all know Trump in there, right? And this freaking them out because they don't know how to deal with this when your boss in it.
How much worse could it get? What, we're gonna have a civil war? We're already going there. Ask me a year ago, I probably wouldn't have said anything like that. But now after being here,
Yeah, this one's a little wild.
They actually said there's Diary of a CEO. They just talked about how World War III is in the beginning steps already, and if you don't know that,
is it starting with Ukraine and Russia?
I didn't finish the episode yet, but I only got in the first 15. Either way, they said it's happening right now, and by 2026, all these experts said they're probably getting out of the U.S. Okay, which is scary.
See right here though, Bondi and Dan Bongino, the deputy FBI director, clashed about releasing the files. I think he wants it to come out. Even though Trump is his boy, because here's the thing, their careers are fucked. Because if we find out that Trump in these files and accused of something fucking serious, that means that you were protecting a dude who could very likely be a fucking pedophile. motherfucker, that's not gonna go over well.
It's not.
So you gotta think about your future, not Trump's.
Also, even though we're just being conspiracy people here, I do love conspiracies. Dark Souls, I kind of like that conspiracy. That, yeah, they'll, connect the dots a little bit.
Yeah. So we can say, love you, Janessa. Gone.
Yeah. Hi, David. David loves me.
You think Epstein is chilling on his island?
Imagine. No, that's crazy. Do we really think he's dead? That's the question.
I don't think Ghislaine Maxwell's untouchable though, Ryan, because
she's not untouchable.
Dude, I think if I was her, I need armed guards 24/7 because she can wind up dead.
I feel like they killed him, but they kept her because she knows most of his secrets.
Oh, maybe.
You don't think so?
I don't know what
they need to
deal
keep
is.
one that they could control because you obviously couldn't control Epstein.
I mean, you couldn't
Epstein was controlling everyone else.
You couldn't kill both of them and then claim it's suicide.
Exactly. So one of them had to live.
By the way,
I think the government did a good job by killing Epstein.
By the way, okay, understand this. Who was president when Epstein was killed? Died.
It was Trump.
It wasn't fucking Biden. He was not arrested under Biden. That was the Trump presidency.
Honestly.
But let's see what the comments say. Again, this is a conservative paper, so you can have a lot of people in here,
I'm here for the.
What does this say now?
The Wall Street Journal dethroning Trump. That's funny.
Yeah, they trying to do. So I guess the terrible lawsuit didn't get a Wall Street Journal. I'm here for the Wall Street Journal contributor to Trump being dethroned.
Wait, right there. Everyone knows young Trump and this guy socialized. He was prosecuted and jailed. Let's move on, please. Adam B. with it.
How about going back and regurgitating that? Everyone knows, dude, stop. Good try, though.
Yeah,
he
tried.
I'm glad Congress is in recess. There's still a chance. There's a chance there will still be good material for the return of SNL. Newsflash, he already knew.
But yeah, that's why this article, low-key.
Trump stated on daytime talk show that The View discussing the possibility of Ivanka posing for Playboy. It would be really disappointing. Not really, but it would depend on what's inside the magazine. I don't think Ivanka would do that, although she does have a very nice figure.
What does that have to do with anything?
I said if Ivanka were my daughter, perhaps I'd be dating her. No, they're just showing like how freaky he is with some of the things he says.
So weird.
Human trafficking is the most vile crime imaginable. Why does Murdoch hate Trump so much? Dude, I told you, the decisions made. These dudes coming for him. This is not no liberal people.
Yeah, but they're not gonna. He's untouchable until he's not a president, correct? Basically. So this is just hearsay until they can actually pull something against him. And honestly, he's gonna get away with that too. Because it's gonna look so stupid if we come after a previous president. It makes us look so dumb as a country.
Yeah.
We can't even we can't even agree on a president.
Unnamed Justice Department officials, no one wants to get Epstein. Boy, oh boy. Wild times to be alive, homeboy. Wild times to be alive.